Meghan Markle reportedly told a friend she gave up her entire life for the royal family. A new book, Finding Freedom, this is all Finding Freedom stuff, reveals that she was willing to do whatever it took to fit in. Okay, there's some truth in this. Meghan is someone who is very adaptable. She has changed her religion multiple times. When she was living with Corey Vitiello, the famous chef, she became very interested in the food world, and she's been publishing cookbooks since then. She converted to Judaism when she married Trevor Engelson, who was a Jewish man, and she's converted for Harry to the, I guess it's Lutheran, the English church. She is able to completely transform herself. On the other hand, she's a monkey brancher. I see her as someone who monkey branches. What does that mean? A monkey is reaching for the next branch, and the monkey doesn't let go of the first branch until it secures the new branch, okay? And if it's a narcissist, the narcissist is always looking for new supply. And the narcissist doesn't give up the current supply until she or he gets the new supply. And this is what I see Meghan always doing. Meghan is constantly preparing her next victims, her next moves, always, always, always. And it's destroying what she currently has. So I want to look at, did she do whatever it took to fit in? Or was she really trying to be the top dog and was going to do anything to be the top dog? Because from the beginning, Meghan and Harry, from the moment she stepped on the scene in the royal household, Meghan wanted to go with all of her own separate charities, completely controlled by her, but funded by the royal family. That seems a bit much. Another thing we have here is we welcomed them. Kate and William rolled out the red carpet for Meghan and Harry as they hit back at claims the pair felt shunned by the royal family. So did Kate and William roll out the royal carpet for Meghan, especially because Meghan's the new kid on the block? Or, was Kate kind of cool and, secretly shunning her and sabotaging her behind the scenes? We need to look at this. And finally, Prince Harry and Meghan were jealous of William and Kate getting the best roles and didn't feel supported by the royals and Viper courtiers who feared they would eclipse the Queen's popularity. Finding Freedom claims. Okay, they said Harry and Meghan said they had to take a back seat to other royal families. They were not protected by the royal family, and they branded certain courtiers as vipers. So I think there's a little bit of truth here and a little bit of hyperbole. Okay, the Queen didn't want Meghan and Harry to eclipse everyone in the royal family and just take over. Okay, on the other hand, right now, Charles has a 54% approval rate. William has an 81% approval rate, and Kate has a 79% approval rate. So William and Kate are clearly eclipsing William. Okay, but the Queen has the highest popularity currently. But there was some real crazy stuff with the numbers, with the popularity numbers, when Meghan joined the royal family, because she immediately shot up to huge, enormous public approval and popularity by marrying Harry, because Harry was such a good bloke and so popular in the royal family. And so just like William and Kate, William is 81%, Kate is 79%. In the same way, Harry's popularity was just above Meghan's popularity, but Meghan rose like a rocket to join him. And as soon as people realized that Harry was following Meghan, Both of their popularities have plummeted, with Harry's popularity staying just above Meghan's. So I want to look at that. Were they holding them down? Was the Queen, really kind of holding them down a little bit? Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. It's the Finding Freedom is heating up. It's coming out in the middle of August, and so little leaks are happening. Meghan, Meghan gave up her life to do whatever it took to fit in. Also, I showed this picture in a past video. This is vintage Meghan and Harry, and people are saying that this is not Meghan and Harry. So I don't know. Maybe you guys should go see the optometrist, because that's clearly, that's Meghan and Harry. And that's before the dogs had all that work done to make them taller and longer, and that's vintage. Anyway, so Meghan gave up her life. She was willing to do whatever it took to fit in. So did she? Or, was she holding back? I mean, did she really give it her all to fit in, or was she trying to steal first place? Or was she holding back? I'm curious what the cards want to say. So did she give up her life? Did she give it all to fit in? Because it seems she wasn't trying to fit in. She was trying to take over. She was trying to single-handedly revolutionize, the monarchy. Single-handedly trying to something the monarchy. All right. So did she give up her life? Did she give it her all to fit in? So veil, secrets on the bottom. Snake is the longest planning card. Reacting to circumstances, snake, and secrets. 1924, 6 spades. Very selfish. Bad relationships and very selfish. She's a reactor. She's always playing the victim. So she feels that everything she did was a reaction to something someone else did. She did very much have a long-term plan, but she was keeping all of this a secret. So she very secretly had this nefarious plan that she was carrying out, but she's very watery, always playing the emotion cards, and it's all for Meghan. It's all for Meghan. It has nothing to do with Harry or any of the other royals. Behind, she was very committed to her new role. She felt that this was her ticket. This is the new thing that's going to catapult her to global stardom, and she's still working it. Stuck, stopped, full stop, no. Okay, so on the mind is, the full stop. I mean, that's what happened. They left. Meghan dragged Harry away, and they left the royal family. And there's a lot of debate, and one of the big themes of this book is that it was Harry's intention to leave the royal family. Harry dragged Meghan away. Harry dragged Meghan to LA, where he is unable to live, unable to become a citizen, has to renounce his titles as a prince. He can't live there. And Harry's not from LA. Meghan is from LA. So that doesn't seem to add up. What do we have here in the future? We have roses, cup overflowing, and yes, of course, very emotional. 1922, 6 diamonds. Work with all the people, the key is keeping a sweet face on it and playing all the emotion cards. So everything that happens, she's a victim, she's reacting, and she's just this very emotional and sensitive person. But underlying here, we have the snake, who is very hard, very determined, very clever, very crafty, very vengeful. So was Meghan willing to do whatever it took to fit in? She had a secret plan that only benefited herself. It didn't work out, and she's now playing the victim. Everybody was mean to her. She's just playing the victim. We also have the claim that Harry and Meghan were jealous of Kate and William because they got all the best jobs. There was a lot made of Meghan being jealous. Okay, and Snake is a great jealousy card. And let's just look at Meghan and Kate. Was Meghan jealous of Kate and her higher position, her better roles? I mean, she was there. This is like a really terrible marriage. Meghan was in the royal family for just a nanosecond, and all the servants quit. She was throwing tea at people. She was screaming at people, and no one seemed able to work for her for more than like a minute before they ended up quitting. So was Meghan jealous of Kate and her better roles? Meghan and Kate. Oh, devil. Oh, dear. Kate. Oh, my goodness. These are some interesting cards. Wow. Was Meghan jealous of Kate and her better roles? Devil. The devil is filled with hate. The devil wants to hurt you. Constant scourge. And all the people. 9 and 11. 5 spades. 25 spades. So, yeah. She couldn't have been more jealous or more malicious. She would do anything. She's gonna, like that girl who whacked the leg of the top ice skater. She'll do anything. She'll do anything to get ahead of Kate. She's beyond jealous. She's the most jealous person who ever lived. She's got the devil in the scourge, and it's constant. Anything to get in front of the people. What about Kate? She's just not having it anymore. It's a bad relationship. She wants nothing to do with Meghan. She just wants to do her job. King of Hearts is direct, honest man, direct action. Kate's just doing her job. Direct action, keeping her eye on the ball, and ignoring Meghan. 8 and 13, 21, 6 hearts. So Kate ended up just feeling like Meghan was so negative and toxic, she was just ignoring her, wanted nothing to do with her. Finger of God, High Tower, outside influences, and the highest place. So Meghan came from outside into the family, and she was trying to take the highest place. This is 4 spades secretly. Meghan, it was very clear that Meghan wanted the highest place. Meghan didn't want to fit in. Meghan wanted to take over. And she's still trying to take over, and she's like trying to kill off, to murder. These are strong words. She's trying to destroy the royal family so that she can be in the first place. Okay, if she can't have her top position in the royal family, she wants to destroy it. What's over here? We have roadblock, earthquake, and city. So destroying the whole world over here and putting a stop to it. 1823. Yeah, she's now trying to destroy the entire royal family. So was Meghan jealous of Kate's superior roles and bigger platform? Absolutely. And now she's trying to destroy the royal family. Very dangerous. A lot of people are saying they need to defund Meghan and Harry immediately, and I kind of agree, because all the money they're getting from Charles is used to attack the royals, and so they're literally funding, the attacks on them. Okay, so Kate is hitting back saying she rolled out the royal carpet. I'm sorry, the red carpet. Kate rolled out the red carpet for Meghan. So did she roll out the red carpet? Okay, or did she secretly shun her and hold her down? Here we see her she's just had enough of this bad relationship, and she's kind of just keeping her eye on her duties and doing her job and taking care of her children. She doesn't want to deal with all this nonsense. And Meghan is all about, I'm going to get you. So did she roll out the royal carpet? The red carpet. We saw Kate invite Meghan to the tennis match at Wimbledon, and that was a nice show. We saw them walking together to the church to, eliminate this this envy gossip, which clearly was going on. We saw Kate reach out many times, and these were staged because these are very public people. So did Kate roll out the red carpet for Meghan, or was she, stabbing her from the behind? Roll out the red carpet. Ooh. Was she rolling out the red carpet? Karmic relationship in everything, 14 and 13, 27, cross the permanent relationship. She made a decision, and an executive decision to, they were related in everything and they're now family. Okay, it just happened. Okay, so the powerful executioner just, suddenly Meghan is part of the royal family. What's underneath? Ace of Hearts is good intentions. Player who's cast out. The player is cast out, good intentions, and working together in the foundation. So we do have her showing good intentions and working together in the foundation. But the player, the actress, is kind of outside. So she never fit in. Meghan just never fit in. So she's saying she gave her life up to fit in. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing all kinds of hidden agendas that didn't really work out, and so then she's playing the victim. Did the Queen intentionally monitor to ensure that Meghan and Harry would not eclipse William and Kate and Charles in popularity? Because there was definitely a danger of that. I could see the Queen, quietly moving the pieces on the chessboard behind the scenes to kind of keep things in balance. Because, a fire that burns too hot will just flame out. And that's kind of what happened to Harry and Meghan. Meghan joined the family. There was so much excitement. She's the Barack Obama of the royal family. And that flame died out so quickly. It flamed out. It burned itself out because it burned too brightly, and there was no fuel for it. There was no foundation for this bright, bright, bright flame to keep it going. And then they left. And now no one really knows what they're doing over there in California. I mean, no one knows. So did the Queen kind of hold them down to kind of keep the popularity and stuff in check? Did the Queen kind of hold them down, Meghan and Harry? To prevent the total eclipse of the sun here by Meghan and Harry. The total eclipse of the sun, S-O-N, which would be Charles and then William. Sun, all exposes all. Butterfly is very public. Decisions about public exposure. 6, 2 diamonds. She was watching things. She was making decisions about how Meghan and Harry and the other royals would be presented to the public. That's what they do. They're public people. When they were clapping for the carers, that was a decision that the royal family would all do this, and they all talked about it, and it was a great decision. It worked out very beautifully for them. And the carers, and the nurses and doctors and medical people. What's underneath? Fox, very clever. 10 diamonds, the royal family card. 6 clubs, deeply rooted situation. 23, 29, 8 hearts. Water into wine transformation. Very cleverly, very, the fox moves the pieces around. So she was very much behind the scenes managing this transformation. And butterfly is also a transformation card. So the public exposure and the transformation. There's no malicious holding down of anybody here. There's nothing here, malicious. Okay, if you look at this spread up here, wow, there's a whole lot of negative cards up here between Meghan and Kate. There's nothing malicious here with the Queen. The Queen's job is to manage the public relations because they're essentially public relations people. So she was just doing her job, but there's nothing malicious. There's nothing malicious. So what do we have here? Okay, did Meghan give her life up to fit in? She had all these ulterior motives. She was very committed, but she was only committed to herself and all of her plans and ulterior motives. The basis of this whole spread is secret ulterior motives and this plan that she had just to benefit herself, 6 spades. Okay, and it just fell on its face. It didn't work out, and now she's playing the victim. So did she give her life up to fit in? No, she was never trying to fit in. She was carrying out her plan. Her plan didn't really work. Okay, and the new iteration of that plan is the BLM movement and becoming a leader in the BLM movement, and lighting a federal building on fire with, a torch or something. She hasn't got there yet. Okay, was there jealousy between Kate and Meghan, between Meghan and Kate over Kate's bigger platform, better roles? Yeah, it can't get more jealous. And Meghan was like, we have reports of Meghan recording in the palace, and the cards say that she was doing that, writing notes, going places where she's not supposed to be. Jewelry went missing, so she was banned from touching the jewelry. $9 million seemed to just leak out of the palace and is probably in Doria's hands. That's devil energy. She'll do anything. She's always looking ahead. She'll do anything, feathering her nest. It's all about Meghan. Kate really had enough, and she's like, I want nothing to do with Meghan because she's just constantly attacking me. Whether there's a smile on her face or not, she's just constantly attacking me. And, Meghan's presence was imposed on Kate. She was officially brought into the family through the marriage, but there's just all these problems. So I would say that Meghan really didn't make any, she really made no efforts to fit in. Fitting in means conforming to the existing protocols. She always wore the dresses sleeveless. She never wore stockings. She always walked in front of Harry. She was definitely not trying to fit in. She had a secret plan to take over. And when they didn't let her take over and just bulldog everyone into submission, she cried discrimination, and she still is. So I'd say she made no effort to fit in, none at all, and she dragged Harry along in her plans. She had very hidden plans. So a person like that is going to say she's doing all the right things, but so the words are all going to be the right words, but all the actions are going to be the wrong actions, and devil actions. And scourge, constant devil actions. So that's the game she was playing, and it just didn't work out. Did Kate roll out the royal carpet? Well, she's a family member. Okay, it was just dropped on her. In everything, they were family members through the marriage. And so that was just, now she's family. Here, Kate did have good intentions and was trying to work with her in the foundation, but Meghan was just playing the outsider all the time. People like this, they just won't be a part of what you're doing. They're always playing the outsider. And Meghan wanted to be number one and take over, and she's still trying to be number one. And that's why it's not working. She needs more humility, and she needs to listen to advisors and find her place, which her place was not as queen. She only wanted to be queen. Her place was Duchess of Sussex with Harry. Okay, was the queen holding Meghan down? No. She was managing the situation. She was for the best of everyone. including Meghan. And there's nothing malicious here. There's clearly nothing malicious here, but there are wise dealings. The fox is very wise decisions. So all of these, yeah, Meghan is claiming a lot of, people really, working against her. They weren't working against her. They were working for her benefit, but they're not going to let her take over. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.